Gaurav Bhatia to very quickly answer that BJP seems to be setting the agenda for the ED. BJP says Kejriwal will be summoned and arrested by the ED, and later Kejriwal gets summons. It's almost as if you are telling the ED what to do. Respond to that and then I go to Ashutosh.
Rahul, you got your fact wrong there. It's not we who are telling the ED to do a particular task. It is Arvind Kejriwal who thinks he is above the law of the country, even above the investigating agency ED, that in his letter today, he has clearly ordered the ED to recall the summon, unheard of. Now, going by what Mr. Jasmine is saying, a very simple question that all residents are asking. Say this is the case of political vendetta, and just for the sake of argument, if a political party is dictating what needs to be done to an investigating agency, there is a ground for quashing of the entire case, CBI and ED. It is in the Bhajanlal case, the Supreme Court has said political vendetta is a valid ground for quashing of the entire case. This FIR, Rahul, was registered on 17th of August 2022. That means they were around 14 months. Mr. Kejriwal, Manish Sisodiya, Sanjay Singh, Vijay Nair, all members of the Arajak Aparadh Party, AAP, could have moved the Supreme Court or the High Court to get all the charges quashed. Why is Arvind Kejriwal not going to the court? That is the question that needs to be answered.
Okay.
And second,
so we come to that.
These political parties, 14 of them, moved the Supreme Court and they allege the very same allegations that are being repeated here. The Honorable Supreme Court dismissed the petition. So let's speak on facts. Thank you.
I want to go across to Ashutosh now. You've been in the Aam Aadmi Party for a while. Now you're on the outside. You understand the inner dynamics. In the hypothetical situation, Ashutosh, if Arvind Kejriwal were to be arrested, will the Aam Aadmi Party be able to hold together? Or do you fear that if the Delhi CM gets arrested, no matter who gets appointed to replace him, whether it's a Saurabh Bharadwaj or an Atishi or someone else, that a large number of MLAs may start moving away from the party? What's your sense? Will the AAP survive this?
Rahul, it's a very difficult question to answer for the simple reason because Aam Aadmi Party first time will be facing a crisis like this where their topmost leader and the Chief Minister of Delhi is going to be arrested. And I'm dead sure that he will be arrested, whether it is he's going to be arrested in the next summoning or the next summoning. That's a political decision which will be taken later. But the point of the fact is because Aam Aadmi Party, unlike RJD and AIDMK, because in those parties, the Chief Minister Lalu Prasad Yadav was arrested and Jayalalitha was arrested. Those parties could survive the onslaught of the investigating agencies because they had a longish political legacy as well as, not legacy, but as well as an institutional memory. Unfortunately, Aam Aadmi Party do not have that kind of a luxury and do not have that kind of privileges. Aam Aadmi Party has never faced a situation like this in the past for the simple reason because it's a new party. It is led by people who had very little experience in politics. So how the party will react in the absence of Arvind Kejriwal, that has to be said. And that will set the benchmark for its maturity. Because what I see, the two leaders which could have really mattered in the absence of Arvind Kejriwal, one, Manish Sisodiya and Sanjay Singh, because both of them had a larger acceptability within the party hierarchy and also outside the party, outside supporters who work on the cadre on the ground. Except these three, I don't see anybody who has that kind of acceptability within the party and outside the party. So in the absence of all three, the party has to really see maturity, has to show maturity, and party also have to understand that whosoever is going to be to replace Arvind Kejriwal as Chief Minister of Delhi, rest has to come together and help him or her. Otherwise,
no. So one second, you are giving us very generic answers, Ashutosh. You've been the ultimate insider. I must press you to give a specific answer. Of the lot of leaders who would be available if the Delhi CM were to be arrested, who do you think is likely to be the best CM? And will that person be able to hold the AAP together or will it disintegrate? Respond to the question as best as you see it, Ashutosh.
No, there is no question of disintegration. AAP will not disintegrate. Those who are imagining that AAP will disintegrate, that will not happen. But who will replace Arvind Kejriwal? It's only Arvind Kejriwal who knows it. Or if he has hinted somebody else, I do not know. In my opinion, I think three best suited person could be, if I put my neck out. One is Atishi Marlena. Second could be Gopal Rai. And third, uh, I maybe Saurabh Bhardwaj or somebody else. Gopal Rai is for the simple reason because he's politically an astute person. He has a good he has a longest experience in politics. He knows how to manage politics and how to interact and how to interact. Atishi for the simple reason because she has been given the maximum department, the responsibility of the maximum department, as Arvind Kejriwal has shown trust in Manish Sisodia. So as a minister, I think she's a very efficient minister. But the chief minister post is not only managing the department and the ministry, but also managing the politics vis-a-vis a hostile lieutenant governor and the hostile opposition party in the assembly.